So I'm just going to go and simulate game 3. Just to give Cavs a bit of a chance to see if they can pull one out of the sim. Oh, Payne, finally. He's been injured pretty much the whole season, so it's interesting to see how I can integrate him back into the minutes. And sorry Monroe, that means... Ooh. Sorry Grady. Drafted this guy pick 9, I think. Sorry, pick 4. The draft was pretty horrible. There was probably like 2 good players and the rest were pretty ordinary. And I picked him just because he was 6'10", and his potential was pretty good. So I feel he plays better at the small forward position, hence why I've got him there as small forward. So we will get out of that now that I've given him his minutes. They did get one, so I'm going to now sim again. Alright, so we're going to jump into the decider. Wow, they're 30th at everything.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome and thank you for being part of our exclusive 2K Sports coverage of the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Every finals game considered critical, but a game like this one, Game 5, monumental.
It'll be interesting to see what we can do here.
Tonight is from Denver as the Nuggets will be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they suffered a disappointing home loss in Game 4. Now they look to win it back here on the road, and we'll see if they can turn it around. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush their spirit, Ernie. Crush their spirit. Get on the attack and make them start to lose their confidence. Defense will play a huge role tonight.
The tip coming up shortly. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
All right, we'll get stuck into it, guys.
That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports.
Get this underway.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Pretty cold in Melbourne
and the Denver Nuggets.
Today. It's freezing. Wearing trackies for the first time in a long time. Oversized hoodie. Let's see.
To finish the series and the season right here on their home court. This is a golden opportunity.
Yeah,
great rebounding. Oh, he blocked me.
Because they've really controlled this series so far. They won't get it without a fight, but I think they will get it.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and
Cavs get the first bucket through Jones.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Payne, screened by Russell.
Gotcha.
Here's Bradford, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
I'd actually forgotten about Pena.
That's for sure.
I really had. He was in my
right
rotations as my starting small forward for half of this season before he got injured.
Here's Russell to the right side. Porzingis passes to Bradford. Payne in the post.
There you go. Great rebounding.
And that is good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The Cavaliers on offense. It's a three-point game. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Be interesting to see how much Cecil declines next year. I know there's been a few seasons of late where I've traded for maybe a previous superstar. Like I traded for Russell Westbrook a few years ago. He's now retired, but he fell away on the bench somewhere. I didn't think he was getting a lot of minutes, and he went from like 90 overall to dropping down into the 70s really quickly. Now obviously next season I'm going to be playing Payne, but not as a starter, or hopefully not as a starter anyway. And it'll just be interesting to see how quickly he declines, because probably in the last 2-3 seasons he's not as quick as he once was. He still manages to be able to take over late in the fourth, but in terms of just being like someone who can take over a game early, he's pulled away from that a bit. I don't know whether it's a little bit of circumstance in terms of other players I've got,
7 points in the game.
and whether I don't need to take over games anymore with him, with the talent I've got on my side, which I think it might be a combination of both.
Kicks it to Jones, uncovered, and he hits the jump shot.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket, on time and on target.
So they haven't put up much of a fight so far.
To Porzingis. There's the feed to Payne. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first
There's
quarter.
a look.
And Russell gets it to go.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are the
So I don't know what off-season moves they have to make in terms of staffing. Because with the service being off, it actually is very hard to
offensively, it's been a
do that part of the off-season. Since the service being turned off, there's been many sort of issues or dysfunctions created because of that. Oh, you so should have dipped there. What was that pass?
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now Doris Burke has an update.
I thought Knox was going to dip under there, hence why I did that pass, but Bradford just passed it straight off the side of the backboard. Good one, mate.
And he told me that they'll make a few adjustments, but not to expect any sweeping changes, saying essentially, we aren't going to climb back down 3-1 by changing our stripes. We just have to get a little tougher, a little smarter out on the floor. No major switches for this team, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. To the middle.
Come on, Bam. What do you got, mate? What do you got? Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot.
Did he ever sell the pump fake? Worked to absolute perfection.
Denver leading by 5. Payne passes to Porzingis.
Gabriel, dip.
Passes it to Russell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
We're back on, guys.
And so here's Denver, leading by 5. To the wing right side.
So Hamry back on.
Here's
Oh,
Hamry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hamry has been quietly what I would say probably the MVP of the finals, if I'm honest. When there was games against Phoenix that may have been close, he had that really big stretch of 7 threes in the second quarter. He's had a few games like that.
To the right side. Here's Bradford.
Quick hands.
All right. Oh. This is the thing, guys. Obviously, you saw in the rotations with Payne coming off the injury. Because the servers and the way, there's a bit of a glitch where if someone comes back from injury and you play around with it and save it, for whatever reason, sometimes it doesn't save. And when this happens, I've had to find a way around it, which is normally I will drop someone on my team, whether it be Hayward in this instance. Obviously, this is probably the last game of the season, so it's not going to matter too much, and it'll probably reset next season. But what I have done to counteract this glitch is I've dropped someone on my like reserves that I don't use, and for whatever reason that sort of resets, like it will take you back to the rotations menu, and even though you did it previously, that is enough for it to save. So obviously Payne's not there anymore, and it's probably gone back to the original rotations of Grady being a centre and Munro being a power forward, which is a shame. I would have loved Payne to have been able to play in this game, but unfortunately that's just the glitch of 2K16 with service turned off.
The steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And so here's Denver. 7-point differential. Out left to the
There
wing.
you go.
It's up a 3.
Ooh,
The Cavaliers
he
pull it
missed.
in.
So chuck on Henry.
Out to the wing. Launches it. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Good close out there.
That time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Harrison. Screen by Jones. Here's Clayton, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of.
Someone's joined. Just feel free to drop a comment.
For the Nuggets.
Anything, even just to say hi.
These guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's Henry. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. Here's Hutchinson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice work on the inside.
Come back a little bit here. They're making this interesting.
The big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 7. As to Harrison, a 3-ball, just 4 to
Ooh,
shoot.
I had Harrison on my side.
That's what you're getting.
I think maybe 3 seasons ago. I'm not too sure what his 3-point rating is now, but I remember back when I had him, I think it was 94. So he is a pretty good 3-point shooter. Right back at you.
Right on target. 5 points in the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Screen by Jones. Here's Harrison. And a miss there on the triple.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Henry. He hasn't scored yet.
Oh, let's pass that to Owens cutting.
3-pointer. Another 3 for Denver.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these.
So they had a bit of a stretch where they came back, but now gained momentum again.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Hobbs. He got right to
Ooh,
the
and
cup
one.
using that screen.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
There's the pass to Owens. Out to the wing. Monroe left side.
That was bad offensive play.
Released it in time, but it's off the
That was
mark.
pretty bad offensive play, that one.
Order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action.
Feel free to comment anything, whoever's watching there.
The Nuggets out here in this one.
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
You've got Russell, and it's
Here's
Payne
something.
off the
So whoever's
ball.
watching,
That's the
comment
group in the game
who you
for the
think's going to
Nuggets.
win, who's going to be MVP for this game, and also Finals MVP,
Passes it to Simpson.
and what do you think the scoreline's
It's
going to be.
deflected. Payne with it, and it's Russell at the elbow. Dishes
There
it
you
to
go.
Payne.
Open Payne, that's in.
Trains the 3-pointer. Payne's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And he gets it back. Feeds to Ross. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Moves back up. Jump shot is good that time. Ross has got his second bucket of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Payne. 6 points for him. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And that one is good, Henry.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Denver able to drain the 3.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And stolen by Payne.
And one.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porzingis is checked in, and Cleveland making a change here. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, none too pleased.
I'm almost certain that Payne and Porzingis are the only two players on this side from the first season that I... Oh, well, not the first season. Porzingis was the first season. Cecil Payne was the first drafted in my second season. But they're my two players that have always been on this roster. So... Probably my most frustrated trade that I had to do because of the glitches was Winslow. He developed into a really, really good player. Defensively, he was an absolute beast. Quite often, I'd have him defending like superstar point guards like Curry and that sort of stuff early on. And he was a great two-way player. I think he ended up having like a 3-point rating of 92 or something in the end. But for whatever reason, through simming, doing my sim 3 play 1 rule that I had a few seasons ago, he didn't like the fact that probably Payne was getting all the touches on those sims. So, and I know you can change it, and I have changed those things around, but for whatever reason in sims, I don't think the ball would move around in the way that I would normally playing, and so he sooked and winced and complained and wanted to be moved. So I end up moving him on, which was kind of frustrating because I really, really enjoyed playing with him, and he was such a big reason for my success in a few seasons.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Clayton, and it's sent back by Russell.
Not today, mate. Not today.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes.
I have some ideas going forward. Like, Hamry is 6'6", I do believe. And he's a great passer, but he's also a good defender. He can defend multiple positions. And so there is thought that maybe with Payne going onto the bench, that maybe I look at trying to get a starting point guard and shift Hamry to a small forward position.
And the shot from Porzingis.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to
but what that would look like, what that would mean for the way my team plays, I'm just thinking that might be a very good idea because it will enable Hamry to almost be that third player that can sort of just catch and shoot, but also almost become like the Winslow was for me a few seasons ago, and enable me to have like maybe a pass first point guard that can run the tempo and get it to like alley-oops or pick and roll games for Knox and Gabriel.
His body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Bradford, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
And did not seem happy.
I think after this game, guys, what I'll do is I will can the recording, but then I'll probably go straight into
in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
An off season with a fresh new video, just so this video doesn't go for like 3 hours.
To the inside, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. Yeah, I love the communication.
Got another
and
viewer.
the chemistry between those teammates.
The Cavaliers trail by 13.
The same one as before. Don't be shy. Say hi.
Here's Stafford. And it's Denver with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Hammery back on, guys.
Down low, Russell passes to Bradford. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. He's got 13.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And so
Humble trends, people still playing this.
15-point game. The Cavaliers.
I don't know who you are, mate, but yeah.
Here's Hamry. And again, Denver with the triple.
Assist like
For you, who I don't know who you are, so I don't know if you know what's going on, but I drafted Cecil Payne in the second season in a fantasy draft in 2K16. I played it for a good portion of a couple of years, then moved house, and it stayed in the garage for quite a while. I refound it probably like a year and a half ago. I fired it up, and I'm trying to get Payne into the Hall of Fame. 2029 season. Cecil's 35, I do believe. So at the end of this contract that he has, I think he'll probably retire. And I've just been trying to get him to see if we can, what happens at the end of someone's superstar career. I don't know if he'll actually be put in the Hall of Fame, being an auto-generated rookie, but maybe he will, maybe he won't. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. It'll be a bit of letdown if he doesn't. But I'm still enjoying playing this game.
Goes up on the high post. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's now 10 points for D.
Guys, he shot a very good
so,
percentage today.
Humble Trends, are you playing the current 2K game? Who do you use? And who's sort of your favourite player to use on 2K?
There's the pick. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You look at Harrison, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, Porzingis right above him.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And he gets it to go. He has 7.
I have all them.
Real serious dime dropping
what does that even mean?
Exquisite assist.
156
oh, you have all the 2Ks. Gotcha. Gotcha. Sorry, I just had to join the dots there of your comment.
Here's Grady. 1 up, 1 down.
So obviously I'm now smashing them. Just showing you that it is on Hall of Fame for everyone playing at home.
Points with his first shot this game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Hutchinson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Great move to the hoop on that one there. He didn't let his height disadvantage dictate that matchup.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets making a switch here. Henry's checked in.
I'm just about to download this one to see if it had PPLO. What's that?
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, there's no servers on it though. They're switched off. It's made it almost unplayable.
The screen.
There you go, Henry.
And he gets it to go. Henry's got 6 in the quarter.
They are wreaking
It's
havoc
like
on
the
them
servers
with a
off have made this so impossible to play. I've had to trade lots of people I don't want to trade because they suck and because you can't manage them in the way that you would have when the servers are turned on. You've had to make trades to manage stuff, but then that also really does impact team and player morale and coach morale.
More determined than their opponent thus far.
And he hits the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight
I think
to
the
bucket
servers
for the
turned
easy
off
deuce.
when 2K18
Very well
came out, I'm fairly sure.
Passes it to Harrison. Out to the wing.
But I've had to pretty much trade people that have got Keep It Real badge on, so when they do suck about minutes or do suck about being on the bench and that sort of stuff, you can sort of give them tough love, and they love that.
And Denver has possession.
And it sort of keeps them on a steady path of not having morale at like 0, and that affecting team performance and coach performance and all the rest of it.
There's a good screen. Pass to Moss to the left side wing. Here's Harrison. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Nuggets on top, up by 15. We're going to step away.
Well, Humble Friends is off now, so great chat, mate. Wherever you are.
Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along for the Nuggets. The confidence they've shown throughout this NBA Finals has continued. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of...
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. So on the floor for Cleveland. Here's Stafford. The shot no good. Nice D from Russell. The Nuggets leading by 15. And here's Payne. Nice shot from the wing. Payne's got the first point.
I think it's fitting with the last game. Obviously, I'm smashing them, so I'm going to try to do a bit of a handicap here, and I'm going to try to really double down on using Cecil Payne probably more than I would normally at his age and his fatigue and stuff. So I'm going to try to get him the MVP of today's game.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Nuggets shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There's shots he would have hit a few years ago, even them being tough.
Off the pass. One-on-one here. Here's Porzingis, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 15.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was intent on running the offense through Jones. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Payne in the post. Puts up the baby hook. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Ross. Screen by Jones. Right at the free throw line. No good from Ross. Denver leading by 19 points. Payne gets a wide open look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Payne's got 15.
Now becoming just an absolute cakewalk.
Really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now the pass to Simpson. Screen by Jones. Taken away. Here's Payne. Another three for Denver.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons.
What I will say, guys, obviously this is pretty easy for me on Hall of Fame. What future seasons will look like when Payne's 36, 37, Porzingis maybe 36, 37, other teams maybe building a good team by the draft.
Here's Payne. Good. He's put up 10 shots.
I'd actually like a bit more competition, so I've been to see in the couple of seasons when Payne's still in the league, whether playoff games are a lot harder than what they currently are on Hall of Fame.
Count that one.
Because right now this is just, you know,
the screen
it becomes boring
ideally
because
there.
I just literally can't lose.
Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
To the wing on the left, Porzingis, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Especially when they're deep end like that.
Porzingis has got 9.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
And it's Russell with the rebound.
Nothing's stopping for them now.
Rebound on the night. Payne kicks to Russell.
Ooh, I thought that was...
That 3 off the mark.
I thought that was Bradford.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Ross, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Henry's checked in. Nuggets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Down low, here's Knox. Wide open shot is on the money. 6 points for him.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Hutchinson. Off target from outside. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Off with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
They double him with Russell. Here's Harrison. He has 5. Here's Clayton. No good with the triple.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot to stop the run. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close range points. You got to have those.
Kicks to Henry. Monroe right side. To the inside. Hammer. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Cleveland with the ball. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Right, just not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can
at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Henry with it. He's got 9. That's good. He's got 21.
This switch has definitely been flipped to
He's
on this quarter, guys.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Inside, here's Hobbs. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Here's Hamry. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Harrison. It's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. Monroe wide open. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Harrison. He's got 10. Down low. They swipe it. Here's Owens. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from
what can
beyond
you
the
say,
arc.
guys?
There's a screen. Pass to Moss. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Henry with the rebound. Here's Hamry. And he gets the jumper to drop. 23 points in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nuggets ahead, running away with it.
So as we can see, guys, this is the last
game
of this 2029 season. There is no way in hell I can see myself blowing this lead, even if I did something as silly as this, which I'm going to do, just, you know, because I can. I'm going to go put Drew on, Bates. I want to put on 64 overall Hayward. I'm going to put on Owens. And where is he gone? There he is. Chuck him on. See if the squad I put on can make some sort of a change for the Cavs to see if they get back in it, but I can't see that happening. There they are, all lining up to come back on.
And for Cleveland, to the middle, here's Wilkins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Get them on.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Not in my luck. There'll be no passages of play. No
Denver
stoppages of play,
calls
sorry.
timeout. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
Oops.
The Nugget shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just
Didn't mean to do that.
unbelievable.
That is just
There-
a careless
there's the momentum
turnover.
shifting.
You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to Simpson. Shoots it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Drew passes to Payne. There's the pick. Here's Bates. Pass to
Oh,
Drew.
no, past the wing. There you
The
go,
shot
Hayward.
by Hayward, wide open.
Yeah, boy.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Add another
That was the
triple
first pass
to
I
their
wanted to
second
make.
half
For
total.
some reason, I
They
passed it
came out of
down
the break
to the low
just
post.
dropping
But
bombs
we got it there in the
just
end. We got it to the
not
corner in
letting
the
up
end.
at all.
To the wing right side. Wilkins passes to Moss. From the line. Good as the jump shot
Nice.
falls.
Contested shot
Wow,
there.
risky shot there,
Wouldn't say that
size-wise,
was the
but
best
the incredible
defense,
skill
but it was a good
that he
closeout
possesses
nonetheless.
allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Let's see if I can take him base.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely.
Let's take the piss. No,
The shot will not go. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
gotta do a cheeky step back.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a
Moss.
half in this fourth quarter.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
He kicks to Hayward. Denver passing it around. And he goes in for the dunk.
He is the ultimate when he
There you
comes
go.
to being a force
Double-double
leader
for
on the
Payne.
offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. 'Cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Oh, that was actually a good pass. Good pass there, Payne. Bad luck.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the left side wing. Here's Moss. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Payne. Hayward outside. Another three for Denver.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Here's Slay. It's deflected. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Oh, well, a brutal turnover. Yeah, like it's going
Well,
to
Cleveland
impact
shooting about
being
43% here in
40
the fourth
points
quarter.
down, but you know.
And there's the pass to Moss. No good from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And such
I just want to check something here. Let's go to game stats. I've shot 75 from the field, 83 from the three-point line. My free throws haven't been amazing, but yeah, look at those percentages. Look at those percentages there. Defensive rebounds, 30 to 12. That just sums it up, and my bench is obviously fantastic with 51 to 34. Points in the paint, 44 to 36. They've had more second chance points. I've had way more fast break points. And I've had 10 blocks to their 1.
That's
pretty much the game right there, guys.
That's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Payne passes to Knox. Can't get it to go.
Good
So
contest
Cleveland
there.
will take it the other way.
Good
Fast break.
contest
Here we
there
go.
at the bucket.
Here's Simpson. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
There you go again. A nice kick out
So
after the D
another four and a bit minutes to be crowned
Now here's Payne for three. Another
NBA
three for
champ.
Denver.
He's putting on a
Such
commanding
disrespect there by
performance here.
Payne.
He's hit
Up by a
2
fair margin.
three-pointers in
Just
each
goes,
half
you know
now.
what? Pull up 3.
They
Don't
really
mind
want
if
to
I do.
find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Slay. Got a piece of it. And here's Payne. He feeds it to Hayward. Dishes it to Payne. Pass to Knox. Here's Drew. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here is Slay. The second chance effort. Can't hit from in close.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Payne's shot is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender
Payne's got the Gatorade symbol. Might try to get him to 30 points and then I'll take him off.
To contest it.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a screen. Here's Clayton. Plays it up and banks it in. Now Payne. Pass to Knox. Out left to the wing. Payne in the post. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Payne hits them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here. In the
Yeah,
second
winding
half.
down here in
This is
fourth.
how you do it. That's
2
exactly
minutes
how
and
you do it.
56
Defender
seconds to
pressing
go.
up on you, you press right back.
There's the pick. Here's Clayton. And it's Denver
Good
with the
contest
rebound.
there.
Payne with it. Can he keep it going? Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here is Slay.
Oh, his
Drills
name's
the
Slay.
elbow jumper.
That's the first time I've actually known his name Slay. I thought like Slay was like one of those like
Here's
auto-generated nicknames. But his actual last name's Slay. That's funny.
Hayward, left side. He dishes it to Payne. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected.
Oh,
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Moss. Now here's Payne. The putback is no good. Now Cleveland moving it up. And that one's good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
At the line for 2,
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Hayward hits them both. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. To the right side. Here's Simpson. Cannot hit. And Denver the other way now. The feed to Henry. Down low, and that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Monroe's checked in for the Nuggets. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knox the pass to Hayward. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Hobbs. The shot is off. Hayward with some nice D. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Henry kicks to Hayward. The Nuggets moving the ball around. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Here we go, guys. Going to be crowned champ.
And they've done it. The Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship.
Oh, the two boys, look at them.
And as they celebrate, you can just see
2029
the
NBA champs.
that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have
Packed
to hand to the
stadium.
entire organization. They work together.
Yellow, blue,
to
and
get
white streamers
right
coming from the
And
sky
guys,
there.
what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one
Bradford
thing.
and
They're going
Payne
to enjoy
didn't like
this
each other
memory
mid-season,
for a long, long time.
but
And
they look
we have
happy
enjoyed
there.
our time with you folks
No doubt we'll
all
probably have
season
a
long.
couple of cigars,
This is Kevin
some
Harlan saying
champagne.
so long. Have a wonderful summer.
I don't want to skip anything just in case they do the ceremony. I can't remember if it skips now that it's so far in, or if you click X if it gets rid of that. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait. So that's the NBA championship right there. But who is going to be finals MVP? Looks like it's Cecil. Alright, that was a bit anticlimactic compared to how it used to be back when this game first came out. But we'll look at the stats there. Bradford had a really good game, didn't miss a single shot, even from the three-point line, had a plus-minus of 32 points responsible for. He had 31. Payne had responsible for 55 points. He had 29, 6, 11, 1. Hamry had another good game with low turnovers, shot 4 of 5 from the 3, shot 9 of 11 from the field. Porzingis was relatively quiet. Henry had 2 blocks as a guard. Russell had 3 blocks. Hayward came on there on dreg minutes and hit 2 threes. Owens had an alright game. Knox had a sort of an average game to what he is capable of, but still had a plus minus of 32 and had points responsible for of 16. Drew came on there for a little bit there. Was responsible for 9 points and had a plus minus of 11. Monroe had 10 minutes there. Grady had a negative plus minus of -1. Bates came on for 1 rebound. We'll flip over to their side. Yeah, as you can see there, guys, not a lot of superstar power. What I noticed in this game is Okafor didn't play, so I'm not too sure if he got injured last game, or maybe he got injured in one of those sims, because he didn't get injured on the last game I played, which was game 2. So I'm assuming somewhere in game 3 he got an injury, because he would have had to have, or else he would have played. So we'll go to quit. Just ticked over an hour. So let's go to front office. We'll go to the Cavs. Yeah, Okafor twisted his left knee, probably in game 3. So I'm going to press start. No, sorry. I'm going to exit this recording, and I'm going to start another one.